A young man just saved a weasel out of kindness but didn't expect the weasel to bow to him after being rescued. The young man thought he would have smooth sailing from then on, but when he got home he was shocked to find his grandfather had brought back the weasel he had saved. Remembering the scene earlier, the young man tried to persuade his grandfather to release it, but his grandfather was too excited to listen. He believed his actions were doing the right thing and refused to let the young man stop him, directly killing the weasel cruelly. Seeing the weasel being skinned and cut up, the young man felt uneasy, so he told his grandmother about the weasel bowing to him. The grandmother realized her husband had done something wrong and hurriedly ran out to stop him, telling him that the weasel had bowed to his grandson. Now he had killed the weasel and advised him to go to the temple to apologize, but the old man didn't believe it and went on to make a scarf with the weasel's fur. However, the tailor saw it was actually a weasel and scaredly kicked the old man out, but the old man thought the tailor was just trying to scare him. That night the young man had a strange dream. His girlfriend turned into a weasel, which made him sweat in fear to the point he was trembling while eating it. That moment his girlfriend also came to see him looking very unwell. She said she had dreamed that the young man was bitten to death by a weasel. Hearing this, the young man could no longer stay calm. He felt sure the dead weasel was related to this. He deeply regretted not being strong enough to stop it, but as he looked up he suddenly saw his girlfriend turn into a weasel again. When he checked he found she was back to normal. He quickly went home, not expecting to find his grandfather had caught a few more weasels. Again thinking about the strange events of these days, the young man quickly released the live weasels, which made his grandfather very angry and scolded him for being crazy. The old man thought the young man was possessed, but at that moment a passing Taoist priest said the young man was being haunted, but the old man interrupted him thinking he was spreading superstition and didn't want to listen. The Taoist priest left because he couldn't get through to them. The grandmother, noticing the young man's strange behavior, called a local fortune teller who turned out to be a fraud. He charged a high fee and gave the young man a bottle of water, saying it would prevent him from having strange dreams. But that night the young man had another strange dream and woke up in fear. He couldn't understand what the weasel wanted, but then he heard footsteps outside his window and quickly hid under the covers. When he got up the next day, his grandmother told him there was a big problem. Download the Daily Short app to watch full episodes for free.